Welcome to Word Nerd Trivia's General Knowledge Quiz number 14. We've assembled a collection of 40 questions for you and a variety of different topics. So grab a pencil, keep score, and let's see how you did in the comments. That's it for the intro. Let's go. What comedian, known for his distinct voice and deadpan delivery, provided the voice of the disc jockey in Reservoir Dogs? Dennis Miller, Stephen Wright, or Ben Stein? Stephen Wright provided the voice for K-Billy's Super Songs of the 70s Weekend. By what name is Leslie Hornby best known? Twiggy, Adele, or Lulu? Leslie Hornby was the birth name of Twiggy. Which sibling of Michael Jackson was not an original member of the Jackson 5? Jackie, Marlon, or Randy? Randy Jackson was not an original member. He joined in 1971. The Hopak is popularly referred to as the national dance of what country? Russia, Ukraine, or Norway? The Hopak is considered the national dance of Ukraine. Now that we've given Pluto the boot, what is the smallest planet in our solar system? Venus, Neptune, or Mercury? The smallest planet is Mercury. Who is Pip's mysterious benefactor in the Dickens classic Great Expectations? Miss Havisham, Magwitch, or Jaggers? Pip's benefactor is the convict Magwitch, to whom he showed kindness when he was 7. What is the fear of progress known as? Prospophobia, atychophobia, or cynophobia? Prospophobia is the fear of progress. What actress, best known for her role in an Alfred Hitchcock classic, is Dakota Johnson's grandmother? Kim Novak, Tippi Hedren, or Ava Marie Saint? The answer is Tippi Hedren, best known for her role in The Birds. Oh hey, speaking of birds, what bird has the biggest wingspan? A pelican, an albatross, or a condor? With a total wingspan measuring up to 12 feet, the wandering albatross is the correct answer. What drink is commonly made by mixing vodka and orange juice? A Mai Tai, a screwdriver, or a mojito? Those are the ingredients for a basic screwdriver. What country is represented by this flag? Venezuela, Paraguay, or Bolivia? That's the flag of Venezuela. How many years are represented by a sesquicentennial? 150, 250, or 400? A sesquicentennial is a 150-year anniversary. How many tablespoons in a cup? 10, 16, or 24? There are 16 tablespoons in a cup. Of course, we all know this is a portrait of Whistler's mother, but who painted it? Whistler, Rossetti, or Leighton? Honestly, not a trick question. It was painted by James Whistler. In which of these countries is it illegal to wear camouflage? Sweden, Jamaica, or New Zealand? You can be arrested for wearing camouflage in Jamaica, but they have to find you first. What was the royal residence before Buckingham Palace? St. James's Palace, Terham Palace, or Miramar Castle? Prior to 1837, the principal royal residence was at St. James's Palace. Ray Chapman is the first and to date only person killed while playing what? Flag football, Major League Baseball, or World League Lacrosse? Ray Chapman was a baseball player for the Cleveland Indians. In 1920, he was hit in the head by a pitch and it led to his death. His death, by the way, led to the ban on spitballs. What country invented tomato-based ketchup? Italy, China, or the US? While earlier versions date back centuries, the first recipe for tomato-based ketchup goes back to 1812 and was conceived by Philadelphia horticulturist James Meese. What is this instrument, which is used to measure dimensions of an object or whole, called? A caliper, a micrometer, or a sliding bevel? That is a caliper. What is the capital of Serbia? Belgrade, Subotica, or Bucharest? Capital is Belgrade. In the stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, what was the name of Sherlock Holmes's more intelligent sibling? Mycroft, Eustace, or Sigil? By Sherlock's own admission, Mycroft was the smarter of the two. In Greek mythology, who ferries the souls of the dead across the river Styx? Orpheus, Charon, or Caliban? The answer is Charon. Jello Biafra was the lead singer for which American punk band? Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, or X? He was the lead singer of the Dead Kennedys. What does an arctophile collect? Teddy bears, snow globes, or teacups? An arctophile collects teddy bears. What movie is this dialogue from?
He gives to all these humanitarian causes and then collects all this stuff.
He probably doesn't get chicks. They like him for his big charity balls.
Don't leave out his very large bankroll.
Now remember, the more they've got, the less they're worth.
And this guy must be the most worthless guy in America.
Check this out. He must have been king of the wicker people. Where'd this come from?
It's Japanese.
How do you know?
Because I bought it in Japan.
That was from Batman. What album cover is this? That's the cover to Kid A by Radiohead. What geological period followed the Jurassic? The Triassic, the Cretaceous, or the Cambrian? The Cretaceous period, starting around 145 million years ago, came directly after the Jurassic period. How many Psalms are there in the Bible? 42, 100, or 150? There are 150 Psalms in most versions of the Bible. Mace is the outer covering of which common spice? Nutmeg, coriander, or ginger? The answer is nutmeg. With a 1.2 grade average, who was at the top of the Delta Pledge class in Animal House? Pinto, Otter, or Bluto? Pinto was at the top of his pledge class, which was admittedly a low bar. Which of these is not a noble gas? Neon, oxygen, or krypton? Oxygen is not a noble gas. What famous sportscaster was traded to a rival network in exchange for a cartoon rabbit? Al Michaels, Bob Costas, or Marv Albert? The answer is Al Michaels. He was traded to NBC by Disney-owned ABC to regain the rights to Walt Disney's early character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. What Arizona city was established on Goose Flats, a mesa above the Goodenough mine? Phoenix, Tombstone, or Tucson? That was Tombstone, one of the last boom towns of the American frontier. What song holds the record for most weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? Old Town Road, Despacito, or I Will Always Love You? Old Town Road holds the record, having spent 19 weeks at number 1. What movie is this frame from? That's from Baby Driver. Which of the Bee Gees was the oldest Gibb brother? Andy, Barry, or Maurice? The answer is Barry. He was born 3 years before his brothers. Officially, how many murders are blamed on Jack the Ripper? 5, 7, or 12? Now, there is some debate about this, but according to the police, there were only 5 victims to fit the profile. What was the first non-English language film to win the Best Picture Oscar? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Parasite, or Il Postino? The answer is Parasite in 2020. Which of these pearl necklace lengths is the longest? A choker, a princess, or a matinee? A matinee length, measuring between 20 and 24 inches, is the longest of those 3. What is the most popular form of the card game bridge? Contract, 500, or euchre? Contract bridge is the most popular form. And that's the end of this week's quiz. Once again, we want to see those scores in the comments, and while you're at it, let us know what you like and don't like. We're always looking for feedback. We'll be back with a new quiz next week. Hope you'll join us. Thanks for watching.